Welcome to Divine Energetic Tarot. This divine message is for Gemini. Gemini, hoping that you are well, that you're having a great time wherever you may be. Gemini, this is going to be a 3-card spread, no reversals, and there will be clarifiers. Current energies only, divine current energies only, current energies only for Gemini. You have the Hangman, Gemini, the 4 of Wands, and then you have the 2 of Wands. Okay. So the Hangman talks about taking a pause. You do this with the intention of seeking out the best solution. A lot of green, a lot of blue here, green and blue with the spark of yellow. The green has to do with the heart, matters of the heart, and the blue has to do with speaking your truth, right? So you're with the yellow is you're building that confidence, right? Because yellow is the solar plexus energy. You're building that confidence, right? Through clarity. You know, as you're looking at the situation in a different lens, you're gaining the clarity, the confidence that you need to speak from your heart, to speak your truth, right? To call things out as they are. This is also setting aside the ego, right? Gemini, you're releasing the ego and allowing there to be this understanding, seeing the bigger picture in the matter or in the relationship or in the connection. 4 of Wands is here. With the 4 of Wands, it's celebration, it's commitment, it's ascension, it's a home, right? You know, it speaks on bringing something towards a stable, towards a more stable energy. Okay. The 4 of Swords talks about marriage as well. I did mention ascension, right? And it could be ascension towards a new home, right? But it could be also ascension within the connection, meaning that perhaps you are now thinking of having kids. Perhaps now you're thinking of getting engaged. It just depends on where your connection is right now. But there's a lot of joy to be had with this 4 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is your last card out, Gemini. And the 2 of Wands is being left wondering, right? Wondering what's beyond the 4 walls of your home. The world is always present with this, the 2 of Wands. It's understanding that you want to go discover. You're left thinking, what's out there? Is there something else out there for me? Is there something better for me than what I have currently in my life? It is also the card for missing someone. You missing someone that you're connected with. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be missing a family member or missing, okay, for some reason I heard missing my daughter, right? Or your son. Maybe they're off to college and now you're thinking, what are they up to, right? Let's find out more about this Hangman. Divine, tell me about the Hangman. I need 3 clarifiers for the Hangman, please. Okay, that's 1. Can I get 2 more? 2 more clarifiers for the Hangman. Ooh, the 6 of Wands wanted to come out, just so you know. 6 of Wands speaks on having achieved something in life and receiving recognition for it. So something to think about. Maybe that resonates for someone out there. The Hangman is being clarified by the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. So you're a bit confused, right? Because you obviously put yourself voluntarily in this Hangman position because you were confused about some situation. Do you see that fog, that mist that's there? It's not letting you see what's underneath, right? It's also this idea that you're gonna have to use your intuition, right, to help guide you into the right direction. With the 8 of Pentacles, you are being driven to focus on perfecting something, okay? You have your spiritual side, and then you have your career on the other side. Wanting to give to your spiritual side because you're facing in that direction, but having to be occupied with the 3D reality, right? Of having to bring in those pentacles. It's also understanding that when you're aligned spiritually, you manifest, you know, that recognition and that abundance with ease in your career. And then here's the 2 of Pentacles, having to juggle the 2, right? Having to juggle whether this is love and work, or, you know, having to worry about family and finances. It's what's taking up a lot of your energy, right? But, you know, that's probably what you're trying to figure out. What do I give my energy to? What do I give my energy to? Because I want something to be successful, but I'm not sure if I'm giving the right amount of energy to one thing over the other, or I should be prioritizing one thing over another, a connection versus a project, or a career over children, right? Because it's like I need to provide for my children, but I also have to worry about spending time with my children, if that makes sense. I don't know why I was drawn to say that. Okay. Can I get 2 more for the 4 of Wands? Ooh. 1 more, Divine. Ooh. So I'm going to take the ones that landed on the table. Well, I'll take all of them. All right. 4 of Wands is being clarified by the Temperance card, the 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Chariot, and the Ace of Swords, Gemini. So you're in this energy of understanding, like, I'm gonna stay single and I'm gonna wait for my person to show up. Okay, because the 4 of Wands is commitment, right? So there's someone in your circle, right, that you're interested in or they're interested in you, but you're thinking nothing of it, right? At least not just yet, because you're thinking, you know, or what's coming across with this this energy here is I know my worth, right? I am that free-spirited bird. I have my peace with the dove being here. I have my abundance. I'm very much independent. Well, Gemini, well, you're showing up very much independent and very much capable of providing for yourself, right? And you have this understanding that all in due course of time, right? You're going to be patient waiting for your emperor to show up. And as you do that, as you have this understanding of energy, you put out this vibration, this high vibing vibration of, I don't need anyone to support me, but I welcome the partner that will add to my life, that will season my life with goodness, with the extra, right? It's understanding that you can stand alone and this other person just adds to that, right? And this person's an emperor, whoever this person is. So they too are very much independent, and you both are showing up in the connection very, very much in your authentic selves and in your highest vibration. And so now this person is moving forward towards you, and that's the truth. And so whether you know this person or not, whether this person is someone that you know already or is new to you, they are seeking you out. They are wanting to connect with you. Divine, clarify the Two of Wands. Thank you. Two of Wands is being clarified by the Hermit card, the World, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords. So you've given this a lot of thought. You've gone within to find your answers, and you've actually done a lot of shadow work, healing yourself, healing past trauma. Maybe you've even gone to get a clearing or a cleanse, right? Wanting to make sure that you do your part, right? To show up in your best energy for yourself, really. Not really anticipating that it was going to draw in this. And as you're ascending, you're owning this Empress energy. And although there are, you're in this period of the in-between, right? Because you are transitioning into the newer way of being, free from trauma, free from fill in the blank. There is this hesitancy, right, within the energy, because it's always your consciousness is always going to test out if you're accepting this new version of you. And so, this Two of Wands, it really speaks on how, you would love to go back and revisit some aspects of yourself and see how those past people would react to this new version of you. But you also don't want to be tempted to fall into your old ways, to your old thought patterns, because you already know you have victory over them as you stand. Can I get advice for Gemini? Can I get two more? Two more. Ooh. Advice cards. All right. Well, they gave me a couple. Knight of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Here comes the truth charging forward, right? The Knight is a messenger. he brings in truth and clarity. So as you're hanging upside down trying to gain your truth and clarity, here comes your guides. Here comes your spirit. Here comes your higher self. Here comes source. Here comes the universe to signal to you that it is time to see not only your worth, but how you are in relation to others. Because the Three of Pentacles talks about collaborating, right? Usually in the workspace, but it also talks about community. So who are you within your community? And it has left you feeling, as you're waiting for this message to come through, you're at a loss on really what you're meant to be doing. And as the clarity comes in, so does another knight come through, right? The truth of who you are with this one, and love coming in. Slowest moving knight ever in the tarot world, right? And you've manifested this. You've manifested this when you went to do your self-healing, or received help with that, with clearing and cleansing. Because now you're vibrating in a different frequency. Tell me more. I'm sorry. Potential outcome for this reading for Gemini. Potential outcome. Okay. Death and rebirth. Three of Cups and Nine of Wands. Gemini, a chapter is closing and a new one begins. And this time, you are elevating into a new level. And there's a lot of celebration going on between your ancestors on how you're showing up for yourself. And so are your friends, as they recognize you in a different vibration. They're sensing, as they see you, this new version of you, they're sensing a difference. You're standing in your power with the Nine of Wands being here. You've overcome so much. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. You are aligning yourself towards a beginning that you are seeking with a lot of determination, a lot of love, a lot of understanding of who you are, Gemini, of who you've become, in terms of the role that you play in the community. Best of luck, Gemini.